Alrighty, so this is our next book. It's called Exploring Flowers by the same author, Kristin. So let's take a look. Exploring flowers. I see flowers. Flowers are part of plants. Okay, so it has the same exact picture as the other four books that we've read. It's showing us the same thing. It's showing us the soil, the roots, the seed, stem, leaves, the flowers, right? So, because those are the parts of the plants. And then on the other side, we could see the little girl with her mommy. They're looking at the flowers, right? She's saying, I see flowers. They're beautiful flowers. What color are the flowers, boys and girls? Yeah, that's right. They're yellow, right? Beautiful flowers. Each plant part has a job. So we already know the job of the roots. We know the job of the stems. We know the jobs of the leaves. Now let's see what kind of special job might the flowers have, okay? Fruits, vegetables, and blossoms grow from flowers. Pollen looks like yellow dust. Pollen makes some seeds grow into plants. Ooh, look at that. So we have the little yellow thing, that's the yellow dust, that's called the pollen. And then this pollen is making the seeds and they're gonna grow into plants. What kind of fruit do we see on this plant? That's correct. These are strawberries. Do you see the flower? What color is the flower? Yeah, the flower is white and we see strawberries. Do you guys remember what we said about the strawberries? Are the strawberry seeds inside of the fruit or outside of the fruit? Yes. So we have the little seeds. If you see those little tiny, tiny little brown that look like dots, those are the seeds and we eat those seeds as well. Pollen is moved by birds and bugs. Each seed that gets pollen can become a new plant. Small buds grow on the stems of some plants. Blossoms bloom when buds open. Ooh, look at that blossom blooming. Beautiful. Flowers on some plants are the first sign of a fruit or a vegetable, right? Or a vegetable. These apples grew from flowers. Ooh, look at these. They grew from flowers. Today we were talking about the parts of the plant that we eat, okay? So flowers, we eat some flower parts. And then we also know now that apples grow from flowers, right? Look at that. Lilacs are pretty flowers that smell good. People put flowers in their homes, right? We even give flowers on special occasions, happy birthdays, graduations, Mother's Day, for anyone. We give flowers all the time and we have them to decorate our house and make it look nice and beautiful. Flowers are in your home, in the park, and all around you. Do you see flowers? Do we see flowers outside? Yes, we do. So remember that in the season of spring, we start to see all these beautiful, beautiful flowers blooming, right? Because in the winter time, do we see any of these beautiful flowers outside? No. So I know we even talked about that in the winter. In the winter time, everything is bare. There's no green grass, right? There's no flowers. But it doesn't mean that they're not there. They're there, but they're just waiting for the springtime to come. So that way it could start to have warm soil, sun, water, and they could start growing again. All kinds of flowers. We have red tulips. We have blue asters. We have small bleeding hearts. Ooh, look at those. It looks beautiful. We have large banana plants. We have a starch-shaped pumpkin plant. So that's the pumpkin plant that we were talking about today. Remember when we said what flowers do we eat that are part of the plant? And I showed you a picture of the pumpkin with the vine, and then I showed you this star-shaped flower. That's the pumpkin flower, okay? And that we eat. That's a part of a plant that we do eat. Cone-shaped clover. Flower facts. Roses are the national flower of the United States. Many people buy roses for people they love on Mother's Day and St. Valentine's Day. Flowers smell good. They are used to make perfume. Cherry blossoms are pretty sweet smelling. Cherries grow from the blossoms. Did you know olives grow on trees? Well, I did not know that. Trees and flowers, and then olives grow. The biggest flower is called the Australian mountain ash. The smallest flower is the watermeal plant. Then we have our glossary. Blossoms are a group of flowers. Bud is a small growth in a plant stem that changes into a flower or a leaf. We have flowers, the parts of a plant that grow from a stem and make seeds or fruit. Pollen are tiny grains in a flower that they look like dust. And then we have, of course, seeds, a plant part that can make a new plant. And this is a lot of things that we've been going over and over and over this whole entire month. So I think by now we are super experts. Alrighty, boys and girls, so this was our reading, Exploring Flowers. And we pretty much went over all the parts of a plant. We did the seeds, remember, because we start with seeds. Then what's the first thing that grows from the seed? We have the roots. They're growing underground. We don't see them. Then we have the stem, which is above the ground. That's something that we always see. We will see the stem. Then we'll start to see leaves. Then we'll start to see flowers. So there's those 5 parts, okay? Not all of the plants have flowers, but those are the 5 parts, okay? Don't forget that seeds are very, very important. Alrighty, so after this, we're going to continue with doing read alouds, but they're going to be based on fruits or vegetables because that's what we're doing next. We're focusing on fruits and vegetables, okay, on the parts of the plants that we eat. Alrighty, have a great day.